Welcome back. After winter, gardeners are excited to get back outside, and there's, of course, a lot to get done. Our Patty Spittler is here, along with her dog, Harry, and Shannon, who is the weekend gardener from Great Day TV. We're ready to talk about two really important issues here, monarch butterflies and invasive pear trees, which I didn't know are actually invasive.
Well, we're going to find out all about it.
Right, so let's get down to it. I guess the first question we have here is what is the concern with monarch butterflies?
So monarch butterflies have been endangered for several years now, and they're an important pollinator in this part of the world. And so they migrate to Mexico to overwinter. And a group called Monarch Joint Venture came out with a report in February that said that their habitat in Mexico this year had been reduced by almost 60%.
And these are some of the butterflies here.
Yes, they are. And so, you know, people love monarchs. They're highly visible. But what happened was that habitat reduced, which is bad for the butterflies. However, the loss may not be so great next year. We can be hopeful, but 60% is a lot.
So how prevalent are they here in Indiana? Then what can people do to help out?
So what they need is they need host plants and they need food. And so flowers like the ones that you see here are really great for keeping them fed. But here you see them on milkweed, which is monarch's host plant. Right. And this is butterfly weed, which is another plant that feeds them. They just really need the kind of habitat that, there you go, you see the milkweed pods, they're very common. This is what the caterpillars have to feed on. That is their primary source of food. That's what they eat. That's what they need to start.
And watch out for pesticides. I mean, we're going to spray everything with pesticides, and that's terrible for everybody.
And are the milkweed seeds, and there they are. And even the highway department has been really good about not mowing down those plants because they know how important they are to sustaining the monarchs.
And here's a question. I think some people might watch this, like our buddy Vincent hanging out behind the camera there. People might be afraid that they might get injured. Like, do monarch butterflies or butterflies writ large, do they bite? No concern, right?
No. And in fact, you can handle them. A lot of school children in Indiana in elementary school, they raise their own monarch butterflies from eggs, and then they release them. But you can tag them. You can hold them, and Monarch Watch has like a little tag that you can put on them so that they can be traced on their migration pattern.
All right, so no need to worry. You can go out and help them if you'd like. Let's talk about those pear trees. That's a concern as well.
Yes, so pear trees, these were brought over from Asia many decades ago, and they were designed to be decorative.
They're beautiful. They are beautiful.
They are beautiful. They smell horrible. They really smell bad, and they're very weak and they break easily. But beyond that, they have now become invasive. And right at this time of year, along the ditches and the wilder places around the city, you can see them everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And they are not native. And so what that means is they're choking out native trees at the same time, trees that support the animals and the insects of central Indiana. So the recommendation is to get rid of your Callery or Bradford pear trees because they're bad. Some states have already banned them.
Yes, now we don't ban them yet, but we're not encouraging. I mean, but we didn't know. I mean, I didn't know until just a couple of years ago.
No, they were supposed to be the perfect landscaping tree, and they've turned into a bit of a monster, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't know that. We'll have to leave the conversation here, but if people want to learn more, certainly they can tune in to Great Day TV this Saturday, 10 a.m. on Wish TV. Harry won't be there. But we can learn all about
well, Harry just got groomed. I wanted to show him off to you.
Let's show him off a second.
He's all buddy. Nice, and he's a digger, and he goes out in the mulch, and then he gets a little face that's full of mulch. But I wanted you to see him like that.
And he is such a good dog.
And there will be more on Shannon's story this weekend on Great Day TV.
That's right. Good dog.